fuck
Are you done?
you
Because heavens know I've had it with
can't. Me too, Maz.
you. Get off my face.
I don't even care. I don't even care what you have to say. Oh, what's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome back to Ghosting Gun. I've been playing for 25 minutes, fighting not fight, just to start the episode, because I didn't want to start it and then give up partway through, and I almost gave up. I did. I've been putting off doing this episode because I did not want to fight her again, and even knowing how to fight her, I still think there's a lot of problems. So I know this is like a very, very negative way to start off the episode, but I've spent a lot of time on her now, and even with tips from the developer, I couldn't reliably find systems that worked, and that fight felt more like a sheer number of attempts than it did any amount of skill. So the issues were that her slash attacks, where she sends out the waves, there's not enough time or difference in tells to tell which one's coming out. The one that's along the ground or the one that's on the air and in the ground. And the number of times that I got hit preemptively jumping because there's not enough time to react, it's not fun. It's not fun to deal with. Then the fact that she can block and that she still gains life back from melee attacks. The number of times that I went in to do melee attacks after attacks and she just instantly put a block up, I couldn't reliably find a system that made it so that she wouldn't block after an attack. So it was just a guessing game of whether or not I should go into attack or whether or not I should wait back because she's going to block again. So, I don't know. Either there needs to be some sort of delay between her next action and the previous action, or she just needs to be completely reworked, because the clicking noise that she makes is the tell that she's about to attack. And there's some attacks that have an opening before the attack starts, like her jump attack. If she's about to start a jump attack and you hear the clicking noise, that's the only one. And the fact that that clicking noise should be your sign to retreat, that she's about to do an attack, but there's also ones that have openings, it just seems like poor overall design, you know what I mean? Because if an attack has wind up, then I should be able to read that attack and then move back. If an attack is coming out quickly, I should be able to read that, move back, come back in, attack. And, you know, her being able to put up the guard every single time, and there not being a reliable way to tell which ones trigger the guard, or if not, I don't even know if there's a correlation. I couldn't tell. But duel at the bridge. This is it, Maz. The captain and head of the invasion has been located. My personal concern is that apparently he wants to meet you face to face. We cannot hit him. He is well guarded by his own army, so it's up to you if you're willing to take the risk. Is this just going to be another boss fight? Oh, okay. Look at you. You actually came.
I wanted to meet this Captain Killing Rogue. Fight you one-on-one.
You're the word child. Are those ghosting guns?
Oh, these old things? They're spectral guns. They're like yours, but angry as hell. Listen, I'm risking my rank in the name of sportsmanship. Are you in or what?
Do I have a choice? Will your forces withdraw if we talk this through?
Nah. You just get killed by a bunch of heavy artillery, and that ain't fun.
Then I reluctantly agree, I guess.
Good. Let's party.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's similar. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing some of the same problems.
I need
That,
a
like,
minute.
since his body can do damage, and the blades can come out instantly.
I wanted to meet.
I don't know, there's not enough tells, period, before damage frames start in this. In any of these last two fights. Like, those just start instantly, and if I get... Yeah, he can just jump. And the only reason that's an issue is because it can do damage. And if the game wants to... like, allow people to get in close and use the high damage attacks, then there has to be ways to, you know that shit's coming. Otherwise, it feels like a fickle guessing game. I think
I wanted to meet this.
I'm gonna give this one more go.
Fight you.
No, I wanna leave the mission. Yeah. So, okay, that's all I can afford. I'm gonna give this one more go, but I think I'm done with this game. If you guys want to try it out for yourselves or see some later updates, then the link has always been in the description. But I'm really done, like, throwing my head against these fights, and like I play games to have fun and, give constructive feedback, but I feel like all the constructive feedback that I can give has been given, and I'm not having fun with this anymore. So, like, that's all the reasons that I have gone, and now I'm just playing it to finish it, and I don't really give a shit about finishing games. Because, if a game isn't fun anymore, then I have no reason to keep playing it. So, let's go. Okay.
Well, then do your worst. I'm in.
What? So the fight... Oh my god. Yeah, and like... just like with the last fight, it seems like it's all just devolving into stay back and shoot. Because there's too much that can happen too quickly. can't even fucking shoot him. Like, why would you ever waste bullets on this fight? Because, like... Where am I even? Because, you know, you're using a finite resource on something that can just be blocked. And... so many of attacks just have, like, inherent block to them. And he turns around and blocks, and then he blocks and attacks. Cool, that's it.
I need a minute.
Well, this has been Ghosting Gun. It's been an interesting ride, but that's it for me. I still think the game has had some significant improvements and addressed a considerable number of the issues that I brought up in the original version. But in a game that runs on live system, on a currency, on an ammo system, the number of attacks that can come out that are unreadable or have identical tells, and the number of attacks that can just straight up block your use of a finite resource, it ends up feeling like a fight in futility. And if I can't reliably dodge damage in the first place, then I'm going to default to sitting back and firing. And that is honestly the least fun way to play, but the most encouraged, because the attacks are unreadable. They have very, very large damage areas that come out very quickly, unless you're listening to the pre-tell, which I don't know if Warchild has one, but like, it's too much. It's all the little systems conflicting with one another in a way that's just not fun anymore. But this has been Ghosting Gun. Thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I will see you next time.